Hello students, this is Ms. Jones coming to you with our first introduction video for March 23rd to the 27th. In this video, I'm going to go over essential information in order to complete the lesson. Remember to watch all videos prior to completing any Imagine Math pathway or non-technology lesson. So our standards that we're going to be discussing will be measurement and data. In this standard, students are expected to summarize numeric data with numerical summaries including mean, median, mode, measures of center, and the range and interquartile range, IQR, measures of spread, and the use of summaries to describe the center, spread, and shape of the data distribution. In so many words, what that means is that we're going to find mean, median, mode, and range, and you will answer problems that apply that information to them. We're going to be focused primarily on summaries that describe the center and summaries that describe the spread. With that being said, you guys will access this lesson in your Google Classroom under the classwork section under the distance learning category. It will be entitled Distance Learning Week March 23rd through 27th. In that lesson, you will see that you need to watch a video on the mean, median, mode, and range. Please make sure that you write down the information from that video nice and neat in your notebook or a sheet of notebook paper. You want to write that neat so you can go back and review it if necessary. Again, you may watch the video as many times as you need, but please watch the video prior to completing an Imagine Math pathway. Also, make sure you watch the Flipped Classroom video and copy down the notes in your IMB. That Flipped Classroom video will discuss how to do some of the questions on the Imagine Math pathway. And so we'll have some example questions that will be on there, so you want to go ahead and look at that. It won't go over every question, but it will kind of give you a head start on how to do that. Make sure you watch that prior to completing the Imagine Math pathway. When you work on the Imagine Math pathway, it's going to say McNair Math Pathway Summarizing Data. So make sure you log on to Imagine Math, and also you will see two different pathways. You want to make sure that you click the one and highlight the one that says McNair Math Summarizing Data Pathway, and then click Start. Once you're done, you're going to go to two sections: measure of center, mean, which wants you to find the mean of the list of numbers, and the measure of spread, range, which wants you to find the range of the list of numbers. Also, you will have each section will have a warm-up, guided learning, practice, and post-quiz. Keep in mind, when going to Imagine Math, it's going to ask you to do certain things. So I wanted to go ahead and show you some things. Make sure you're looking at the help section. Help sections are very important to help you, so you can look at the help section and you can actually watch videos explaining what to do in order to solve that problem. So there are two different videos, and then you can also go to an Imagine Math online teacher. Okay, so you have all of those options in order to do those things. Also, there are different tools that you can use, including bar models, number lines, fraction pieces, fraction shapes, area models, and base 10s. The number lines may be helpful, whatever. I am okay with you using the calculator for this particular one. I want to make sure that you understand how to solve it, so I'm not really worried about whether you did the numbers, but make sure you use the calculator for accuracy, because you have to know what to put in the calculator in order to do it anyway. And of course, if you need to switch your language, you can do that as well, and all questions can be read to you by clicking here. Make sure that you're writing down notes from the Imagine Math pathway and questions that you didn't understand, so when we have our time during my office hours that we can discuss them. There are different formulas here, but you probably won't need that for this particular one. Lots of formulas about different things, but we probably won't have the formulas you need for this lesson, but that is a tool that you can use in the future. And there's also the glossary, so you can look up things like, let's see, we can find the mean, the median, okay, and the mode. you can look for those things just in case you forgot what it is. You can actually look at that and actually see an example. So there's lots of great tools that I expect you to use to get everything done. Don't forget about our office hours. We have office hours on Mondays and Wednesdays from 1 to 1:30 for first, second, and third period. And fourth, sixth, and seventh period is from 1:35 to 2:05. This is via Google Hangouts Meets, so please download that app and make sure that you're ready. I'll be sending that code out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday actually, because we have office hours on the same time Friday. But also I'm available via Google Classroom, email, or Remind on Fridays if you have any questions. Don't forget your protocols for distance learning this week. Make sure that you are watching the introduction video for the week, which you're doing right now. Watch the mean, median, mode, range data video. Complete that information and put it in your notebook. Watch the flipped classroom video and copy down those notes in your IMB, and refer back to your notes in your notebook for online copies in our Google Classroom. And for number 4, I will be posting additional videos in the flipped classroom section that will be on summarizing data. It'll probably be at the top of that section. So as we go, I'll be posting additional videos. If I get questions from kids, I'll make videos and I'll post it in that flipped classroom section. Also, I'll post that information on Remind as well. Work on the Imagine Math Pathway, McNair Math Pathway, summarizing data, and write down notes and questions. All assignments are now due 4 p.m. on Fridays. So yes, you get that extra day to get that done. 4 p.m. on Fridays. So just work on it a little bit at a time and get those assignments done. What's important is that you guys are continuously working on assignment, and I see progress, and I provide feedback to you guys and let you know how you're doing. So make sure you begin by watching your mean, median, mode video and then the flipped classroom. Have a great day.